This is Stephen E. Arnold. DarkCyber 2021 is our third series of videos about online access related to the dark web, cybercrime, and lesser-known internet services. This week's program includes 6 quick cyber bits: drugs, spies, Pandora, targeted killing policies, invasive websites, and the NSA's contribution to computer tech. We also raise more questions about smart software and an autonomous dog drone with a rifle. Now, our November 2nd, 2021 program. The country Colombia arrested the drug lord Otoniel, a.k.a. Dairo Antonio Usuga, in Operation Osiris. Otoniel was the leader of the Clan del Golfo, and the interesting facet of this arrest is that it allegedly involved about 500 troops and 22 helicopters. Otoniel has been at large for a decade and had a $5 million bounty placed on him from the U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency. Colombia offered 3 billion pesos for his arrest. His crimes included shipping drugs to the U.S., killing police officers, community leaders, committing extortion, engaging in illegal mining, and recruiting and abusing children. His movements were traced by more than 50 signal intelligence experts using satellite imagery. Both U.S. and U.K. enforcement agencies were involved in his search and capture. The FBI has arrested a husband and wife team who lived in Annapolis, Maryland, for allegedly plotting a sale of nuclear secrets to a foreign government. Jonathan Tibby was a nuclear engineer for the U.S. Navy and worked on nuclear propulsion programs. In April 2020, he provided a sample of the secret information he sought to sell. Mr. Tibby used the mostly secure Proton mail to arrange the handoff. Now, the pass of the information was to be in West Virginia, and at the drop site, Mr. Tibby put a secure digital card with the data in a peanut butter sandwich. The sandwich was picked up by an FBI agent. Then a second drop of secret information was arranged, and Mr. Tibby put the secret information on a secure digital card and placed it in a chewing gum package. The couple was arrested. If you want your own copy of the Pandora Papers, now that's 11.9 million records from 14 different offshore services firms, which reveal the financial dealings of some government leaders. You can download some of the papers from the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists website. Just use this link. A list of what's in the Pandora Papers is available from InstaPDF at this link. Before you download, keep in mind that the complete set of documents is about 3 terabytes of data, or the equivalent of more than 1 month of Netflix streaming at 24/7. A previously unreleased document from the Edward Snowden dump of classified material has now become available. This document's called Targeted Killing: Policy, Legal, and Ethical Controversy, can be downloaded at the URL shown on your screen. The main point of this write-up seems to be that the authors of the document provide context and insight into some of the logic used for intelligence policy analysis. Kim Commando, a technical expert and media luminary, identified the 10 most invasive sites on the Internet. There was no surprise among the DarkCyber research team when it learned that Ms. Commando had fingered Instagram and TikTok as privacy invasive. The technology expert, however, identified the U.S. government's National Park Service website as one of the top offenders in terms of trackers and privacy investigation. A document is now available which describes the NSA's key role in computer science. This document was declassified in 2017, but may have been written as early as 2001. The items in the document include references to cryptography and the use of supercomputers to index text. The most interesting information in that document, in DarkCyber's opinion, are the code words, for example, Abner, Harvest, Lightning, and Tunny. If you want to read this document, you can download it at the URL shown on your screen. DarkCyber wants to follow our analysis of Snorkel by commenting on another aspect of smart software. Futurism, an online publication, described a software robot which was designed to provide ethical advice. Ethics is a slippery term, just like honesty or integrity. Like other systems trained on real-world information, the Ask Delphi system learned to answer questions. For example, is it okay to cheat on my spouse? Or, is it okay to eat at a restaurant and not tip? Now, this system was created by the Allen Institute for Machine Learning, which was originally set up by Microsoft luminary Paul Allen, who is now deceased. The system analyzes this statement: a white man walking towards you at night. And the Ask Delphi responded, it's okay. Futurism reported that the Delphi system responded to this statement, a black man walking towards you at night, with this output: it's concerning. Like Microsoft's Tay chatbot, the Allen Institute's system drifts in a direction which might be called untoward, insensitive, and possibly racist. Microsoft Tay, as you recall, was described as an artificial intelligence bot that went rogue, but that was in 2016. If we flash forward to Twitter in 2021, we learned that that company's software, AI, favors right-wing information. But here's the kicker: Twitter's AI experts don't know why. The Ask Delphi system used general web content and information provided by humans via Amazon's Mechanical Turk service. According to Futurism's story, the team wants to highlight the wide gap between the moral reasoning capabilities of machines and humans and explore the promises and limitations of machine ethics and norms at the current stage. Like the influential Snorkel method developed at Stanford's Artificial Intelligence Laboratory, statistically smooth methods do produce interesting and what may be called harmful results. What happens when these methods are applied to cybercrime, autonomous weapons, or decisions about medicine, education, and behavior? That's an interesting question, and one that requires more thought and scrutiny. Robot engineers continue to emulate the devices in the movie Terminator and similar films. I thought the Boston Dynamics robot reindeer were an interesting way to brighten a child's Christmas. But forget those reindeer. The Ghost Robotics and Sword International teams have joined to create a quadrupedal unmanned ground vehicle, or a QUGV. Now, this is a dog-like device that has an autonomous weapon mounted to handle a 6.5 millimeter Creedmoor sniper rifle, which is capable of hitting targets at 1,100 meters. A version of this weapon has been used by U.S. Special Forces, just not with the robot dog. A company called Ghost built the robot, and Sword International provided the Special Purpose Unmanned Rifle, or SPUR. This autonomous robot can be equipped with communications gear, sensors to test for chemicals and radiation, and obviously, weapon systems. With the appropriate sensors, the Ghost robot dog and its SPUR can operate at night or under inclement conditions. Ghost's dog can perform some interesting tricks. For example, it can jump, it can flip, and it can dance. It's perfect for impressing and terminating people at the local dog park. For more DarkCyber news and information, read Beyond Search, our free weblog about online services and sources. This is Stephen E. Arnold logging off.